Viola means well.
Means well.
And she needs a rehearsal partner.
I knew an Asia means well before, and that didn't work out too well, so.
Asia did well.
Both of these men are in prime condition. However, I do have to take note of the massive height differential between Hurtssue and Cashew. Very similar physiques, both of which have a solid reach proportionate to their frame. For Hurtssue, he's got at least a good 40 pounds of muscle that Cashew doesn't.
How many nuts does he have, though?
I mean, if you count on his tights, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's a lot of nuts.
Cashew is a nut, right?
Yeah.
Right?
No, it's not a fruit or a
I didn't know if there
vegetable,
was different
Bob Whitney.
classifications. Or...
Jeez Louise, if there's anybody who needs to read some Shakespeare. Nonetheless, now Cashew, beautiful amateur takedown, locks in a chancery, keeping Hurtssue as grounded as possible, and that's a good strategy. But, I mean, with the reach advantage, I mean, Hurtssue is going to be able to gain leverage very easily, as you saw right there in a very simple reversal, just folding the arm over, and now he's got Cashew in a ringer. Cashew now back to that chancery style. Looks for another means of keeping his opponent grounded. Goes for the pin, pick of the leg.
Nice part on Cashew's, using that ankle to get the leverage.
These guys have not let go of each other. Arm to arm the entire time.
Hammerlock applied, modified chin as well. Cashew now switching his motion. Hurtssue back to his feet, and that is not what Cashew wanted to happen. He was looking to keep his opponent off his feet as long as possible. And just, again, with one simple maneuver, Hurtssue changes the complexion for him entirely. Beautiful bridge.
Nice.
Way to make your way up off the canvas. And Cashew now with a single underhook.
Takes some serious athleticism to perform that.
To keep Hamlet tied up like that.
Oh!
Serious athleticism.
And Hurtssue now has got himself a different mode of offense.
Powering through it.
Exactly. Utilizing the strength that he does have to his advantage. Literally beating up his opponent and muscling him into the next submission.
Pay attention, Bob Whitney. He's looking right at you.
I was a little nervous there. Cashew would have a real bad spot right here.
Cashew again now.
Big roll up. Had the shoulders down. Only able to get to 2 there.
Very close to 3, though.
2 is close to 3.
Again, takes him down.
Cashew now has got himself a modified Indian lock applied, keeping Hurtssue to the ground.
Let's get cracking.
He's got himself a hangman surfboard here going on.
Trying to wear down Hurtssue.
And, you know, I am extremely impressed with the ground game that both of these gentlemen have. You know, a lot of times you see these guys, they want to fly, they want to strike the hell out of each other.
Have they touched the ropes once? I'm not even sure yet.
They have not.
Hamlet now. In a bad spot. Using his strength again to get himself back up. Oh, into the corner.
Turnbuckle, nothing but steel behind that padding. Only does so much.
Nothing but slap behind that hand.
Absolutely true. See if he delivers another one. You see Viola means well practicing her Shakespeare on the outside.
Big up and over by Cashew. Cinching his opponent into the arm drag. And now these guys are starting to really utilize the real estate of the canvas here as the action is picked up and they're not so grounded anymore. Cashew has adapted. He's got himself a new mode of offense. Back to the top rope.
Hamlet getting out of the ring. You know, if I had an actor's name, it'd be Johnny Shozer.
Johnny Shozer, huh?
And Hamlet now, he's got to get his focus realigned here. Oh! I sit corrected. He knew just what he was up to. Using Fiona as a huge shield.
She means well.
That's just despicable. You know, I thought this guy had himself a little bit of class. I thought this was a refined gentleman, a little eccentric, But you know what? This guy's got nothing but yellow on his belly. He's a friggin' coward.
A stripe down his back and yellow on his belly is what Bobby Rossi's calling it. I'm calling it do what you have to do to take the victory.
And I'm saying you should have put the crayons away.
All right, fair enough. I get it.
Hurtssue now gets his opponent back into the ring, knowing he cannot win this match on the other side of the ropes. Following the referee's standing 10 count here. Cashew's got to have to readjust once again, and we've already seen him do that 3 times in this matchup.
He was almost looking at Meanswell like it was her fault.
Yeah, Cashew, I give him a lot of credit. The guy's still going. Like I said earlier, Hamlet, the size advantage, the power advantage. Oh, no. And he kicks out. This is what I'm talking about.
Cashew got some fight left in him.
The resilience of this young man is sincerely impressive, because as we can see, Hurtssue has now become overly frustrated. His emotions are starting to take over because everything he's thrown at Cashew just keeps getting knocked away. I mean, the kid's got a lot of fight, a lot of heart.
Is he salted or unsalted?
Give him a taste.
I'd say that Hurtssue is salted right about now.
Seems that way. Hurtssue doing everything he can right now. Look at that.
Snapman takeover into the chin lock, looking to asphyxiate his opponent.
Leans his weight a little more forward. He may have Cashew. Asking me, not applying enough pressure. Paying way too much attention to the fan base.
Cashew now makes his way to his feet. Big shot to the midsection. Hurtssue is not focused at the match, at the task at hand. He's more concerned with Fiona rehearsing her lines. This guy's a real crackpot.
I think she was giving me an eye. That's why he's concerned.
Well, she's made her way to the canvas here.
She's all lit up.
She's got the attention of our official, Tony P. Cashew whipped into the opposing buckles.
Wait a minute.
Oh, no. Hurtssue just murders Cashew.
Big elbow to the back of the head.
Didn't see it coming. Kama hooks the leg. No!
Charlie Cashew in a good spot there. Even if he couldn't kick out, he was right near the ropes. Hamlet's going to have to think a little bit harder than that if he wants to get the pin.
If I'm not mistaken, this is the first time we've seen Meanswell accompany him to the event center, no?
This is true. I mean, I don't know what kind of working relationship they have outside of the EC, but cover here.
I mean, he usually travels with Urich alone, but apparently he splurged and bought the bigger crate.
Cashew continues to show a tenacity unlike any other. Hurtssue, the heavier man, the thicker individual, he's literally beating this guy up. He's throwing everything he has in the tank on him, but Cashew continues to recover. I am sincerely impressed.
He's one tough nut.
He certainly is, John Roy. Big swing and a miss by Hurtssue.
He's got that speed advantage, which is played
He's
very well
down,
on his
though.
part.
I agree with you, but he slowed it down.
It could be the smartest move. Cut off that oxygen supply, make him a little drowsy. Even if you don't get the tap out right here, it could be super advantageous in the future.
Might need a little Dramamine after this, huh?
Is he getting seasick?
I can't help but feel bad for this guy. I mean, I really do. Cashew continues to impress. But you guys are right. I mean, the writing is on the wall. You're correct here. It seems as if Hurtssue has got him completely taken out of the game.
Referee Tony P looking to check that arm, and Cashew able to get it going.
And how much does he have left in the tank?
Maybe running on empty, as Jackson Brown said, but it seems like may have enough to break the hold and possibly gain some offense.
Gotta be careful. Getting close to Urich.
Oh, connects.
Leaping back elbow. Does Cashew some good. Creating a bit of distance between he and Hamlet Hurtssue.
Second wind?
Third wind, in my opinion. This guy's been going under a marathon.
What it means, what was he whispering? Oh, man.
He's opening up a can of whoop nuts.
We sell those here?
Cashew from that top rope.
Great agility, leaps, connects, No, way to come on! Means well to the apron.
Fiona may mean well, but she just cost Charlie Cashew this match for possibly the second time in a row.
Fiona, Viola, whatever her name is.
Viola. Viola means well.
Viola.
You announced her.
She had some English accent.
I wasn't paying attention to the accent.
But
Well, Tony P hasn't been paying attention either, and Hurtsue's got Uric in his hand. Cashew ducks underneath. Schoolboy pin.